Before we dive in, hit like and subscribe to The Ascent for more stories of legends who changed the game. They said he was too skinny, too poor, too unlikely to ever make it. But Cristiano Ronaldo proved them all wrong. Picture a narrow street winding through the hills of Madeira, Portugal. In the early morning haze, a young boy chases a battered football through the alleyways, his bare feet dusty from the stone, his laughter echoing above the rooftops. That boy is Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. Born into a modest home, Cristiano's earliest memories are shaped by hardship: a humble family, a father working as a kit man, a mother cleaning houses to keep food on the table. Money was scarce, but dreams were abundant. For Cristiano, football was more than a pastime. It was a lifeline, a spark in the darkness. From the start, obstacles seemed insurmountable. Teachers in school dismissed his ambitions, telling him football was a fantasy for the rich, not for a boy from the streets. Even on the pitch, he faced ridicule. Too skinny, too fragile, too reckless in his pursuit. Still, the ball remained glued to his feet, as if destiny had chosen him alone. At age 12, Ronaldo made a decision that would change his life forever. He left Madeira and his family behind, journeying hundreds of kilometers to Lisbon to join Sporting CP's youth academy. The city was daunting, and the loneliness sharp. Nights were spent crying, missing his mother's embrace, craving the warmth of home. But every day, he trained, he ran, he pushed his body past limits. While other boys slept, Cristiano practiced free kicks against the wall, envisioning crowds roaring his name. Then, at 15, tragedy nearly struck. Cristiano was diagnosed with a racing heart, a condition that threatened not only his football dreams, but his life. Doctors recommended surgery. For a moment, everything hung in the balance. The procedure was swift but terrifying, a symbolic crossroads where fate tested his resolve. Emerging from the hospital, Cristiano refused to be defined by fear. Instead, he returned stronger, more determined, with a fire burning inside him that would never be extinguished. Through discipline and sacrifice, Ronaldo transformed his weaknesses into strengths. He began training harder than anyone, focusing fiercely on nutrition, fitness, and technique. The skinny boy from Madeira grew into an athlete sculpted by iron will, a relentless force on the pitch, sprinting past defenders, leaping higher than anyone, striking goals with a precision that bordered on obsession. At 18, his talent caught the eye of Sir Alex Ferguson, manager of Manchester United. The move to England was daunting: a new culture, a new language, and a new set of challenges. But at Old Trafford, Ronaldo's legend began to take shape. Under Ferguson's guidance, he honed his skills, learning to blend individual brilliance with team spirit. The pressures were immense, the expectations sky-high. Yet every setback fueled his ambition. Each time he was fouled, mocked, or doubted, Ronaldo answered with resilience and brilliance on the field. In Manchester, Cristiano won his first major trophies, Premier League titles, FA Cups, and most notably, the prestigious Ballon d'Or. But he was far from finished. His hunger for greatness propelled him onward. In 2009, Real Madrid shattered transfer records to bring Ronaldo to the Spanish capital, a moment that signaled his arrival on the world stage. Madrid became the arena where Cristiano's legend reached its zenith. Wearing the iconic white shirt, he scored goals at an unprecedented pace: headers, volleys, thunderous free kicks that seemed to defy physics. The Santiago Bernabeu erupted with every strike, the crowds chanting his name as he led Madrid to victory after victory. Champions League nights became his stage, and the world watched in awe as he shattered records: most goals in a season, most hat tricks, most international goals. Each triumph was a testament to his discipline, his refusal to be ordinary. But beneath the spotlight, Ronaldo's journey was never just about accolades. It was about sacrifice, countless hours in the gym, dedication to his craft, and an unwavering belief that anything was possible. He stood as a symbol of hope for millions, proof that beginnings do not dictate endings. Through every struggle, he remembered the dirt streets of Madeira, the sound of his mother's prayers, the promise he made to himself as a child: Ronaldo's ascent was marked not only by skill, but by resilience. He faced critics who called him arrogant, rivals who tried to outshine him, and moments of heartbreak both on and off the pitch. But in victory and defeat, he carried himself with the pride of someone who had earned every accolade through sheer determination. His story inspired a generation. Children who felt unseen, athletes who doubted themselves, dreamers who wondered if greatness was possible. He became more than a footballer. Cristiano Ronaldo became a symbol, a global legend whose name resonates in stadiums from Lisbon to Madrid, Manchester to Turin. He has lifted trophies in England, Spain, and Italy, won countless individual honors, and represented his country with unmatched passion. Off the field, he has given back to his community, supporting charities and building schools so that other children might have the opportunities he once lacked. Today, as the world watches his every move, the boy from Madeira stands atop the mountain of football history. His journey is a reminder that it is not talent alone that creates legends, but the courage to keep going when the path seems impossible. Cristiano's story is one of discipline in the face of adversity, sacrifice for a dream, and relentless belief that the smallest beginnings can yield the greatest triumphs. As the sun sets over the stadium and the crowd's roar fades into memory, one truth remains. Cristiano Ronaldo's legacy is not measured by the goals he scored or the trophies he lifted, but by the millions he inspired to chase greatness against all odds. If Ronaldo's journey inspired you, share this video with someone chasing greatness.